The Laughable Losers!
Right. Basically I'm supposed to do some sort of intro here. So what's going on is we decided to stop doing Miami Mike and the Option, if you know what that is. Because that wasn't serious enough, and
a bit weird and a bit creepy.
Yeah, so now we're broadening ourselves,
starting afresh.
Yeah, we're hoping the money's going to start rolling in.
We've quit our jobs for this.
Yeah, I mean it will be now, based on these, based on that intro.
Anyway, we are the Laughable Losers. We're just going to talk, have a bit of a chat, a few beers. That's about it, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Now we have. Let's talk about what's coming up. That's like professional. We're going to talk about Adam's girlfriend. Are we serious?
Yeah.
We've got the advice section. We've got loads of people written in. It may be suspiciously similar to
the Sun,
to the Sun's advice section, but it's not, because it's our advice. We've got word of the day coming up.
I mean, that's exciting news.
Yeah.
I mean, there were people probably sat there going, what is the word of the day?
Yeah.
You'll find out soon. Don't worry about it.
I mean, the possibilities. Think of every word in the world.
Then that's
how many possibilities.
I'll tell you what, Mike, it's a good one today.
Only English words.
It's a top one today. I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah. And then hopefully after that, to end the show, we're going to phone Adam's girlfriend. And I'll tell you what.
No. Link them up together. So we'll talk about a beef. Then we'll ring them up.
Yeah.
Anyway,
right,
we'll let Mike explain, because the beef really is with him, not me.
Has it? Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but basically we did on the old podcast when we weren't as serious. We did
an advice column.
Yeah, we did an advice column, and Adam asked for advice about getting girls.
But remember, we were drunk.
Yeah.
And joking.
Yeah.
Well,
not really. And his girlfriend. Well, she was his girlfriend at the time, so the advice obviously worked. I'll tell you, I'll let the audience decide. I'm just going to play the advice, and then so everyone knows what's going on, and then you can decide whether it's sexist or not.
Well, it's good advice. It works.
Yeah. Right. Here we go. His question is, what do I do about my impending loneliness? I have problems talking to women. My social awkwardness just overcomes me. Whenever I'm in the vicinity of women, I desperately need your help.
Right, we'll start off that. We'll watch the Facebook. We both suffer from that. We are fucking. We're losers, Adam.
Well,
but what I will say is,
don't tell my girlfriend that.
Go out more drunk. When you're drunk, you're confident. When you're drunk, your hand might be a little bit. I don't know, might be a bit reachy, but you're confident. Adam, get drunk, go out, meet girls, done.
Right, I'll tell you what I've got to say. Obviously we know Adam personally. The last time we went out, it was in venue, and this girl asked him to dance, and instead of like grinding up against her, he started busting out all these like fucking Michael Jackson moves. To cut that shit out, Adam.
Oh, we can get
you gotta get rubbing up to her as soon as she asks to dance. I mean, that girl had a boyfriend, but forget that situation. Anytime you end up dancing someone, you gotta get as close as you can. You gotta end up like grinding up against them, and then you can get off with them, and that's how girls work.
Right, we're gonna get personal, mate. Right, two things, Adam. Yeah. A, drop the puns.
Yeah. Drop the puns, Adam.
They're not as funny as you think they are.
Cunts.
Second of all, don't run around with a condom going, it expires tonight when you have sex. That's not a brilliant move, Adam.
Exactly.
It's not. And Adam's a good-looking guy. Adam's a cool guy. You don't need the gimmick. You don't need the gimmick.
I know people a lot less good looking than Adam.
Like yourself.
Like me, and I'm doing better with girls, Adam. So I mean, you have no excuse. Step up your game.
Yeah. Right. Adam, it's a 5-step program. Yeah. Drop the puns.
Yeah.
You might think they're funny. They're not that funny. Yeah. Don't act like a gay guy around a girl.
Yeah. Don't start doing gay impressions.
Oh, is that my handbag?
Yeah.
Adam,
cut that shit out.
Third of all, yeah, be more confident. Not really that, yeah. Be more. 4, if a bird comes up to you, dance there.
Yeah, but like when you're dancing with them, don't start trying to break dance. That's not impressing anyone. All you got to do is get as close to them as you can, and if they don't want to be getting close to you, forget them and find someone else, and then dance with them, and then grind up close to them, and end up getting off with them.
And 5 relates to the first one. Yeah, I've seen your Tinder posts.
That's bullshit.
These birds,
that's bullshit, Adam.
These birds like you. Stop fucking punning around, you prick.
Yeah. I hate you, fucking Adam. Thanks for letting me stay over a couple of times, but still, Adam, come on.
Just for the regular fans, Adam's a very good-looking guy. He's quite a funny guy, quite a nice guy, yeah? And he's got a Tinder account. And all he fucking does is this girl will get in contact with him. He'll just send puns left and right. Oh, what a prick.
Let's go on his Facebook page and we'll find some examples.
Adam, we're out to sass you again.
This might take a while, so we might have to.
We'll have some puns in it.
I've accidentally got on Adam West's Facebook page.
Fuck you, Adam West.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was the great advice we gave Adam, and it worked.
He has a girlfriend now. The only problem is she's not a fan of the podcast, so...
Or Mike, in that matter.
Yeah, me, apparently.
I'll explain, then you take over when ready.
Yeah.
Basically, Mike was going to Manchester during the week and thought he'd meet up with Adam, good friend, meet up. And she said she didn't want to meet him because he was, sexist, was it?
Apparently. I don't know how any of that was sexist.
And so, in turn, Adam wouldn't meet up with him. And Mike wants to know why.
Yeah, so
we've helped him out. To be honest, we're a major part of that relationship.
Yeah, exactly. She should be thanking us.
Yeah, I mean, if Adam didn't grind up to her, he'd never got her.
Yeah, exactly. And he says he wasn't grinding, but
how else to get girls?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know any other way to get girls.
I know,
dance near them and dance so close they can't get away.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway,
trap them in a corner, ideally. So
this podcast is getting dark. Mate.
We've learned from. I thought we were doing it properly this time. We learned through following them on Twitter that our sources tell us that they're together right now.
You can't say our sources. You can't say our sources tell us after saying, well, we looked on Twitter.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, here we go.
Right, so we're gonna try phoning Adam now.
Gonna confront these. Mike doesn't like his good name tarnished.
Right, I don't know how good the quality will be, but I'm just putting it on loudspeaker so we can. Can you hear that?
Reply. I don't think he'll answer. It's quite late.
Yeah.
Just keep ringing all night.
Yeah. No, he's a big fan of the podcast.
Hello.
Oh! Adam.
Adam, you're on the podcast for the second time.
Right, this isn't a great time.
Actually, this is. Well, I'll let Mike explain.
And we just replayed the advice we gave you from the last podcast. It seems to have worked, but it seems like your girlfriend doesn't like it. So
what do you think, Elliot? Say something. Say something. I'm not having that. I did completely opposite. I've been talking to her before your advice section. I gave her a punt. That's how I got her. Balls keep grinding it with them.
Well,
we don't believe it.
All we know is that
you didn't have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
You hear our advice, and then you've got a girlfriend.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, it wasn't because of the, no, I'm not having that. It wasn't because of the advice.
Well,
I'm not having that.
Well, we want to know if she wants to come on the podcast and tell us what we've done wrong. Because apparently she's in a big mood because I came to Manchester and weren't even allowed to hang around and do anything. So.
That's because I was in work. I told you that.
Well.
We'll explain it. She's a strong feminist, and your advice was to go into women in the club, start grinding on them, and if they don't want any, just go on to the next girl, grind on them, and you end up getting off with them. And that was your advice.
Yeah, that's how you get.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Well, I didn't do that. I just used the pun. What?
Who gets a girl with a pun?
Because just go that live. Well, yeah, why have you changed the name of the podcast? Hello?
What?
Well, we're trying to get a bit more serious.
Yeah, trying to get a bit more serious. So this is the first episode of a new podcast.
Alright.
It's not gone very well so far.
Yeah, it's not doing very well. We thought you'd help us out, but.
Alright, well, the advice, I like the advice column, keep that up.
Oh, good.
I've got some more coming.
Yeah. Right, so just to confirm, Just to confirm, Ellie doesn't want to come on the podcast and...
I didn't get a girlfriend because of you. You're not having that. You're not having that.
Well...
We've had it.
We've already had it.
Well, no, I'm not having that.
Right, well...
It's on the
I didn't get a
podcast.
girlfriend because of Miami Mike and the option. That's not the truth.
Well, that's not what the podcast says.
Well, that's what the podcast was. That's what the podcast got the advice on, so I'm not having that.
Alright, so she doesn't want to come on the podcast though, Adam? Is that what we're saying?
Do you want to go on the podcast?
Are we officially beefing?
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's just the first turf war.
Does Ellie want to be added to the wall of beef?
The wall of what?
The wall of beef? People who got beef with Adam?
No, don't add it to the wall of beef. She's a lovely young lady. Don't add it to the beef wall.
It's getting pretty long, actually.
Alright.
We're getting a lot of jams.
Yeah. She won't be the first one on it.
Well, who's the first one?
Jack, mate.
Yeah, some other YouTube guy.
I know Jack, mate.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
him,
not surprised.
He's a dick.
Is he good or...
I quite like him.
Ah.
He's a bit of a
That's Mike's side, and that means he doesn't agree. I like
He's a
that.
bit of a prick, but I do think his videos are quite funny.
So she thinks the funny, I don't need to believe.
Well, wait
But
till this podcast.
do you think our podcasts are quite funny, even though you don't like us, mainly me?
I don't not like you.
There you go. She just doesn't agree with
She hates you, Mike. I heard the anger in her voice.
Ah, well.
I'm gonna go. Right, so you don't agree it's best to go to a club and start grinding on with them?
No, it's not best.
That's not good
I don't
advice.
like it.
So that wasn't good advice, and advice, Alan.
It wasn't good advice.
So shame on my
behave.
man tonight.
Hang on.
Shame on him.
Screw this guy. You don't know what he's talking about. He's whipped.
Yeah, Adam, you're sounding pretty whipped there, I'm going to be honest.
Don't give me the whip. I give you the whip, man. You
Well,
don't give me the whip.
Yeah. That's enough of that idiot.
right, yeah, we'll just hang up on him. I don't know if you can even hear that.
You are.
Yep, so there you go. I think we pretty much came out on top of that argument.
So yeah, officially beefing, but right, we're gonna move on.
Yeah,
That's old news. Adam, we proved we're right.
yeah.
I'm not having that. Fuck off.
Yeah, you just had it.
You've had it. Anyway, right. Yeah, we're gonna try and move on a little bit with this podcast.
Now we said we weren't going to talk about our own lives. Let's talk about some issues. Let's get the advice going on.
Right, get some advice. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm hooked on having mind-blown sex with my aunt. This is a tough one. It's
Well, read the rest of the thing.
Do I have to read it all? I'll just do the headline.
Yeah, no,
Right. I got dear laughable losers.
yeah.
I got more than I bargained for when I went to my aunt's for tea. She ended up seducing me, and we had amazing sex. I am 28 and have been through a difficult time with my wife recently. Oh, he's married.
Yeah, but if he's old enough to be married, his auntie must be pretty old.
No, he's 28. I found out she'd been having an affair with an old school friend for 6 months, and they'd fallen in love. I was gutted.
Yeah.
I left her and our boys of 6 and 4 and moved in with my best mate. Bet that was a lad pad.
Yeah. But no, we weren't there, so.
I decided it was time to tell the family what was going on, and when my aunt invited me for a meal one Friday evening, after a couple of bottles of wine, she started asking me questions such as whether I'd seen anyone. I told her that this was a no-no because I didn't want anything to interfere with the divorce proceedings.
Matt's just accidentally unpaused the TV.
No, I didn't. It carried on.
Alright.
She then asked how long it had been since I had sex. That's a weird thing for your aunt to ask you anyway.
Yeah.
Why you just say I don't want to talk about it?
I'd just say like, right, well, time for me to go.
I thought it was an odd question, but told her it had been months. Then the penny dropped, and she was seducing me. Or just like that.
She also had no clothes on at the time.
The truth was, it had been a long time for me, so we ended up having sex. She was
What?
46, glamorous, very experienced, and the sex is mind-blowing. I go round hers once or twice a week, just to have sex. We're not hurting anyone, but is it right for me to have sex with my dad's sister?
Nope.
No, it's illegal.
Yeah.
It's wrong, it's illegal. You've
Yeah,
had,
but,
you've had a mare, son. You've had an absolute mare, to be honest.
Uh,
It is tough when you split up with someone. Yeah, a few months out of sex is shit.
you fucked up.
But if he's desperate, prostitute.
Yeah.
Go out, grind up some girls in a
Yeah.
nightclub.
Carry on, I mean, that works.
But that is weird as shit. Dude, that's just mental. Banging your aunt. I mean, my answer will be I'm in hot, so
The thing is, like, what does he say? What are the good things he says about her?
she's experienced.
The thing is,
old.
with experience, it's
Glamorous.
like how much it, like say his aunt and Will's his aunt 46.
46, yeah.
So what? And he's 28.
Yeah.
Well, that's not that much of a difference.
No, but I mean, she's gobbled some cock in a time, hasn't she?
Yeah.
She'll be experienced.
Yeah, but I think how much experience do you need? I mean, once you get past.
I was brilliant from the first time straight away.
Yeah, me too.
Just came naturally.
No, she didn't cry in the morning. Don't worry about that.
I did it dead quick as well.
Yeah, exactly. Got it over with.
Bit impressive.
Didn't waste any time.
Had stuff to do that evening.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is never going to go anywhere, is it?
Yeah.
You can't go. Family, I found a new love. Oh yeah, we're really, really proud of you.
Yeah, you're getting married.
It's me aunt. I'm banging me aunt.
Yeah.
I don't do that again, mate. If you're listening, I'll just knock on the head. It's weird. It's wrong.
Yeah, but now they've done it.
Although she's hot, it's just like they're just having sex. We need to see pictures, really.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's one advice done. Don't do it, mate. You've had an absolute mare there. Stop banging your aunt.
Well, no, I think once you've, I think after a plus of a sort of about 5 years experience, do you really need much more? Do you really need like another 30 years? How good can you be at sex?
Oh yeah, she'll probably be dry as anything.
You're gonna, yeah, exactly. You're gonna start like whipping fucking dildos out and that. It's like what?
Anyway, next advice, I think, yeah.
Yeah. Let's just get.
Dear laughable losers.
Yeah, that's what it says.
I cheated on my boyfriend with an old friend. The sex was brilliant, but my boyfriend found a sexy picture he'd sent me and realised the other guy is far better endowed.
Oh, Jesus.
He is now convinced I deliberately cuckolded him to make him look small. Literally. He's got a small knob.
Yeah.
I'm 27 and my boyfriend is 20. I met him with his friends and it felt wonderful straight away. We would text and call each other, but didn't see each other as much as we wanted because we live an hour's journey apart. Why did you go out with a girl who lives miles away? What's the point?
Well, if you're 20 and she's 27, I mean that's a sort of experience that like is worth doing because 27 he's still pretty fit, and if he's 20,
he began to think that I didn't want to see him and that he wasn't good enough. He had no self-confidence anyway due to his ex remarks about his penis size.
Well, you just cheat on him though. You can't say that like, oh, he wasn't confident anyway. So it's that's bullshit.
You get juicy here.
Oh, juicy.
Juicy corner. I have been a swinger in the past, and I told him, stupid me. That made him even more paranoid. He says he can't trust me because of what I've done before we met. He started accusing me of cheating on him, which set off alarm bells, as that was how my abusive ex started. So he's been a bit dodgy in the past, this bird. Anyway, I've never cheated before, but being called a liar all the time is horrible. When you're doing absolutely nothing wrong and you're doing your best to show you can be trusted. You don't bang somebody else then.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Anyway, I was at the end of my tether with all the accusations and ended up proving him right. I don't know why. I tempted fate. I popped up to see a former friend with benefits. He's nearing 40, very confident, and I tried it on.
I'm pretty confident.
Right, this is the last very. He's nearing 40, very confident, and he tried on. I thought, sorry, my bad. I thought I tried on. I resisted at first. This could get very dark here. As I wanted to prove I could turn another man down, but he kept on. In the end, I gave in. The sex was good. It always was with him. But now I wish I could just erase the whole incident.
Well, if he's accusing her all the time, then why don't you just leave him and go out with a 40-year-old?
Yeah, I know. I said nothing to my boyfriend because I just wanted to forget about it. But then he checked my phone. Why is he checking the phone? That's creepy.
Yeah.
And found a picture of the other guy's manhood. We keep arguing.
Why did he take a picture of his guy's dick?
We keep arguing now. 1 minute he says he doesn't know why I bother with him. The next he says he wants to be with me. But you've cheated on him.
Yeah.
The only should be on him. It's so hard to sort all this out. We have no private time. His mum hates me and won't have me in the house. My flatmates won't let anyone else stay, and I'm sick of having sex in my car. Look, I'll be honest, it's not working.
Yeah.
Just end it.
Yeah, I'd say that. Call it a day.
Knock it on the head.
Yeah.
If there's one thing wrong with your relationship, you can maybe fix it.
Yeah.
That's 3 or 4 things.
It's a shambles.
It is. To be honest, it's barely a relationship.
It's a load of flim flam.
Yeah. What she wants to do is call me up. I'll bang her. He
Yeah.
can fuck off. She can fuck off and then live another. And they don't even live near each other.
Thing is, when
She's
he,
not allowed people in her house.
when he's
And he lives with a man.
yeah, and she's 27. Where does she live though?
We just says with flatmates.
Well, then why doesn't he move in with them?
Because her flatmates don't let anyone else stay over. They sort of basically just knock on the head.
Imagine going out with a girl who like you can't even stay over. When you're supposed to get the banging done.
Not. Do one more of these, yeah?
Yeah. Right, Emma, then what's this one?
Right, ready one, ready? Dear laughable losers, I had done something awful. I had sex with my gay best friend. I've always thought that being a gay best friend, you should always, even if you're gay, do you think they're just doing it as an angle? They're trying to bang them anyway.
Well, I always think that.
Because
Yeah,
there was somewhere, especially when you're a bit younger, you just think, are they really gay?
yeah. I think girls want to have sex with gay people because they'll just last forever.
Not the shit though.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, I'd done something awful. I had sex with my best friend. I didn't mean to.
We're just letting that stay in the podcast now.
I didn't mean to, and neither did he.
Although we're trying to take this more seriously. Yeah, none of this shit. Right, carry on.
I didn't mean to, and neither did he. But things got out of hand. What happened then?
What, neither of you wanted to, but you both ended
I fell into it. And it was,
We were just mud wrestling and
and it was wonderful. I'm 27 and married. My husband is 30. He often works late, so I have a social life of my own. One of my long-standing friends is gay. We met as students. Told you they're always students when they do this.
Yeah.
And share the same sense of humour. I helped him through difficult times when he came out to his family, and we've been close mates ever since. One night we were out for a meal and decided to have a drink afterwards. One drink led to another and then another. Oh, it always does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He got a bit giggly and he asked if I'd ever had sex with a gay man. Of course not.
Yeah.
I said I hadn't. He told me gay people were more sensitive to the needs of others, and I said I doubted it. He said he would prove it, so of course he wanted it.
Yeah, no.
Then he's gonna like,
Well, then he's not gay then.
do you want to bang a gay man? Well, I'll prove
Yeah.
I'm brilliant. Anyway,
If you're gay, right, but you want to have sex with a woman, then I'd assess whether you're actually gay or not.
he said he would prove it, and very, very slowly began to undress me. Why I didn't stop him, I don't know.
Yeah. See, if I did that, that'd be rape,
He'd
but
like straight away get off.
yeah,
Anyway,
just pepper sprayed in the eyes. I've developed an immunity though. So.
this podcast is going downhill very quickly.
No.
Anyway, but he was right. He was a wonderful lover. I was transported to another world.
Probably not because me.
We should have sex with others, shouldn't I?
Yeah, exactly.
Now I feel so embarrassed. I can't believe I did what I did and don't know how to tell my husband. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's embarrassing if someone cheats on you.
Yeah.
It's even
no.
worse when they cheat on you with a gay guy.
Yeah.
If your friend
And if your husband's a big guy, that gay guy's
gonna get beaten up.
yeah.
I don't think it should ever happen cheating. I don't think it's very nice, but on this occasion I'd let it slide. Do you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah, just never talk about it again.
Yeah,
And
just-
don't hang around with that gay guy again and just never mention
it's
it.
not going to get any better. It's not going to get any better. It's just going to be worse. So
Yeah.
anyway, I think we've done some good advice there.
Yeah,
Don't bang your aunt. Don't go out with someone who's just taking the piss out of your small knob.
yeah. And don't
And
sleep with a gay
Don't
person.
sleep with your best game.
Don't be friends with gay people. Stay away from them.
Boo! Welcome to Homophobic Corner with Michael Elliott.
Well,
Nah, he's only joking, obviously.
Nah.
Hey there, welcome back to the podcast. This is actually recorded 2 days after the original one. So,
no, it's the day after.
No, we didn't do
No,
it yesterday. We were out all day, weren't we, drinking?
Oh, yeah.
So it's 2 days after. Anyway,
Yeah.
to carry on with this one.
Yeah.
This second half of the podcast, we've got film reviews
Yeah.
of films we haven't seen. A play down on the music chart.
Yeah.
Most songs we haven't listened to.
Discuss some issues.
Mike's got some issues he wants to get off his chest.
Yeah.
Do you want to start with the film review?
Yeah, let's go. Should have had this ready, but let's go. Yeah.
Like the box office chart.
Yeah.
This is just giving the listeners an insight into the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
People might think we're organised, we're really not. Now Mike's just googling it. Do 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 do. Just play the theme tune again.
Yeah. No. We'll be more professional now.
Yeah, trying to be like, come on, go. Right, what's
Right.
number one?
Number one is Ouija. It's a horror film.
I've not seen it.
No, I haven't. What it's about is
The This could well be the worst
like,
feature ever.
It's like a horror.
We're just reading the list. We don't know, right, go to the next one.
Nah.
Next, we don't know this one is.
Yeah,
it's obviously a scare. It's obviously going to be out a Ouija board, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. Well, yeah, there we go. It's
Right, Nightcrawler.
well, it's made $10 million this week.
Shit, Nightcrawler.
Right, what's that?
Unfortunately, it's not the Nightcrawler from It's Always Sunny, but I believe again it's a horror film. Next one.
Right. No, it's not.
Is it
It's
not?
it's Jake Gyllenhaal, and he becomes a journalist. He just like follows like accidents and that.
Yeah.
Might be pretty good. Might be pretty awful. It's what the running time's 1 hour and 57 minutes.
Ooh, that's not too bad.
And if we've whet your appetite for that came out on Friday, so go and see that.
Yeah, so if that comes a big hit, they've got us to thank.
Yeah.
Right, next one, Fury. Right, I know about this film. It's about World War II tank operators. It's got Brad Pitt.
Oh, yeah. Has he got like a modern trendy haircut?
Yeah,
That's not
I suppose it's not very good.
Yeah.
Again, we haven't seen it.
Why is he drawing the word Fury on his tank?
Because the tank's furious.
No, okay.
I've not seen it, but
Well, is that, I thought the army was all with discipline and that you can't just like start drawing on your tank.
yeah, World War II, do what you want on it. So it's a bit of a loose cannon, really, to do whatever you want. But we're talking about the army later, weren't we, Mike? You've got some issues you want to get off your chest there.
October 17th that came out and I didn't even know.
It's been out a couple of weeks. We'll just do the top 5. What's the next one? Gone Girl, right. I know you've seen that.
Yeah, that's really good. Thing is though, like if you say what it's about, then it sort of just ruins the.
Yeah, it's a bit like, don't do spoilers away, but it's just like a murder mystery, isn't it? Sort of like thriller.
Yeah, but then it's got a twist and it's got another twist.
Two twists.
Good, 2 twists.
Is it Ben Affleck in it?
Yeah.
Is he directed?
No, it's singing it.
David Fincher. Yeah.
And
Neil Patrick Harris in it. That's funny.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Like Broadway shows on it?
Yeah, he just dances about. No, he plays like.
Welcome to the Tonys.
He plays like a friend zone guy. He and the Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails did the soundtrack, so at least the soundtrack's good.
Is that the soundtrack that released at the bottom there?
What? Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Right, one more film. What is it?
That's
number 4, by the way.
On this website, they've got like a little asterisk after the name, after the actor's name, and then it says like denotes minor role. Like they have to point out that the people aren't in it that much. Like,
it's made loads. It's made $136 million.
Yeah, it's massive. It is really good though.
That's probably the sort of money we'll make from this podcast.
Yeah.
We charge £1 million a podcast, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. If you're watching this, then congratulations, I'm in millionaire. Although not anymore.
Right, last film. What was it?
I was good. Oh yeah, yeah. Everyone always says about Ben Affleck. So he's like, oh, he shouldn't be Batman. He's a shit actor and that. But like, I think he's good.
I watched Argo the other night.
Yeah,
that's quite good. And he directed that as well, I think.
Yeah, he's good in Gone Girl as well. Yeah,
he does like one film for the audience and one for himself.
Yeah.
He did that one where I can't remember what it's called, but it's with Justin Timberlake, and it's about internet gambling.
Oh, is it?
He's pretty shit, but it's just set in like Cuba. It's also just having like a bit of fun out there, isn't
he? Yeah, just an that's what I think they did with The Business.
Oh yeah,
with, Danny Dyer. They just wanted to go on holiday.
Let's go to Spain for a few weeks. Right, what's number 5? Last one.
Book of Life. I don't know what that is.
The Book of Life.
That's a cartoon.
Ugh.
It's supposed to be really good.
Well, I bet it's not. It's actually losing money.
Got the Mark Kermode review, which isn't as good as this one.
It's not made any money, so it's not that good.
Yeah, it's only it's been out quite a while.
It's been out 3 weeks.
Yeah, so it's really good as well.
Isn't it?
It's made by the director. I think I'll just check, but I think it's made by the guy who made Dexter's Lab. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. So I forget that.
Is anyone's famous in it?
Channing Tatum's in it.
Is he? He's in loads of stuff.
Danny Treasure on Machete's in it.
Ice Cube's in it.
Oh, that's mint.
Let's go watch it.
Is that my cut tonight? That looks really good.
As if Ice Cube just does anything for money, doesn't he? He's like a proper
I bet he's not even a gangster. Yeah. Right. So there's the film. There's the film reviews.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to give us a job for reviewing films we haven't seen, then well, I've seen one of them. I've seen 1 out of 5. Then too bad.
Yeah. Just if you thought that was good, just imagine how good it'll be if we'd actually seen the film.
I might go watch that later.
Yeah. It's so good.
What else we got coming up with this podcast? Mike is not feeling it, by the way. Mike is very rough.
Yeah. It's like an experiment though, because like
Mike passed out about 9 o'clock last night.
Yeah, I didn't pass out. Everyone always says I passed out. I just fall asleep.
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh, you're unconscious, Michael. You're passed out. It's like what my mum says.
Well, obviously it's a phrase, isn't it? Yeah. And then I woke up about 12 this afternoon.
Yeah. Well, I woke up at like 3:30 and then like went to proper went to bed. Not to bed. Laid on the mattress.
I was still up drinking.
Yeah.
I was up to about 7 o'clock, trying a few beers. playing
Right, we're doing the music reviews.
Yeah, music reviews, so it's like top charts and all that. You know, you can type it in, mate.
They might let us listen to the song a bit so we can make a proper decision.
Top 40, that's what it said about.
We won't do on the 10 right now.
Top chart 10.
Top charts 10. Official singles chart.
Right, here we go. Number 1. Or should we do it in reverse order, this one, can't we?
Yeah, start.
Number 5. It's only 10.
No, it's not like we have time to kill it.
It's an horrendous podcast feature.
We've got a pure... Well, nearly half an hour. No!
That's like an Alan Partridge movie. Ha 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 ha. News. Well, here we go. Number 5. Well, number 5.
Don't scroll.
Here we go.
Keep scrolling wrong.
Number 5. Don't tell them.
No,
Don't tell them.
And that's Don't Tell Them.
By
Jeremiah featuring YG.
What the hell is that?
Should have a little listen. Find it on YouTube.
This might be copyright laws, mate.
No, okay.
That bang. Oh, the next one.
We do whatever we want.
The next one's a good one.
Yeah, it's 3 of them, isn't it?
Ian, they'll fit.
Yeah.
Here we go. If you've heard this song before, you probably won't like this feature. Oh, fuck it, Mike. It's taking too long.
I know, yeah, why is it taking... It might be because we're recording. Who's not recording? Who's talk?
Right, here we go. This is what Don't Tell Them by again.
Jeremy. Featuring YG.
I'm at cost of YG.
Yeah.
Skip into it. Let's have a little bit of a listen.
Girl, you know I'm from Chicago. I act a fool, Bobby Brown with it. In it, nobody take me out though. You got gifts, bring them down to South Pole. Everything go, put them out.
Sounds a bit like Justin Bieber, doesn't it?
That's pretty poor.
That's a girl. Yeah. Yeah, super average.
That's rubbish.
Yeah.
Right, the next one is actually brilliant. It's Bang Bang. I think it's actually by... Is it by Jessie J? And it's featuring that bird I like. What's her name? Andrew or something, isn't it?
Ariana Grande. And Nicki Minaj.
Ariana Grande got... she had her photos released to iCloud hacking.
Oh, good.
They're brilliant. We'll review them later.
Yeah. We'll rate them. We'll do like
She's from some sort of like Disney show and she's called Victoria.
No, Notorious. No, I don't know.
Did you say Notorious?
Yeah, that's Notorious B.I.G. Yeah, then Nicki Minaj is in it, but she's Nicki Minaj got too many clothes on in this.
This is what a song this is.
Yeah.
That Jessie J shaved red, didn't she, for Children in Need?
Yeah.
Bet she regretted that straight away.
Yeah.
Have you noticed on nearly every new music video nowadays just promotes beats?
Yeah.
It's like product placement. It's just like the camera
because
stops
Dr.
on
Dre
it.
Dr. Dre owns all the rap music. He's just like somehow gotten involved just in everything.
You know, see this. This is a long intro now.
Oh, that's Nicki Minaj.
She's not fit, mate. We'll have a vote. We'll have a vote next time. Mike reckons Nicki Minaj is the bit. Who do I reckon that?
Right,
Ariana Grande.
Yeah, who's better out of Ariana Grande or Nicki Minaj? Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a good song.
As far as pop music goes, that'll be on my iPod, isn't it?
Just I watched the video. I watched the video.
Yeah, I watched the video and then I mute it and put like the song.
Right, what's number 3? Let's not play all these songs. Number 3 is what's got. It's big, isn't it? Number 3 is
Shake It Off, Taylor Swift.
Shut Off. Oh yeah, I know the song.
It's just shit.
Yeah, I know the radio.
And then all about that bass.
The thing about that's a horrendous song. I'm all about the more nice one.
Yeah. Just because she's fat. The thing is though, she's not even that fat.
I don't know if she is.
Not really.
Who is it?
It's supposed to be like a sort of feel good song. Then she starts going like "fuck skinny bitches" and it's like, all right, well.
I don't know if she is.
Yeah, she's.
I know the song.
She's sort of.
Do you imagine if your life was all about the bass?
I know, yeah.
Can you imagine going to a concert? Can you imagine going to a concert for like a band and it was just the bassist for 2 hours?
Yeah.
That's all been about the bass. You wouldn't enjoy it, would you? Like, nice one.
Yeah. Rubbish.
What's her name? Megan
Trainor.
Megan Trainor.
That's what it were. And she's not in that. She's like a little lady. Like she's not even that fat. That guy's pretty cool.
What a shit song.
Yeah.
How's this got to them? This is the problem I find with pop music. So I think some pop songs are quite good.
Yeah.
This is horrendous.
Yeah.
It's not even her voice.
It's just like a gimmick. Yeah, and she sounds like a black girl.
This is horrendous. And the video's shit.
Yeah. Thing is, like, she has all the backing dancers that sort of like quite like
Can you imagine going to the
chubby but quite fit.
Can you
and then,
imagine
like,
going to the record label? I've got a song. Right,
Yeah.
we're here. But it's all about the bass.
yeah.
I'd be like, get out.
And it's obviously just like you can tell we're all like we can tell what they're ripping off and that. And then anyway,
What's number one?
Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran.
He's way overrated.
Yeah,
It's
just
because he's
'cause
ginger.
yeah.
That's what it is.
It's like
The
same
Americans
simply,
love
like-
him.
Yeah.
Like, a fair play to writes his own songs, I believe, but he's not that good.
Yeah. As far as like it's better. At least there's someone. At least someone's number one who's
Try and do their own thing.
yeah. He's like who writes songs and that.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I think it's just a bit overrated in my opinion.
Yeah. So I haven't heard this song.
No, I haven't heard this song.
It's gonna be like amazing.
I saw that video, didn't we, in the pub where he's the Muppet. He's like banging birds in the back of the limo as a Muppet.
Oh yeah. Is that what this is?
I don't know.
That's lovely.
Oh, this feature's gone to
Yeah.
shits, mate. Anyway, tune in next week if you want to learn last week's chart.
Yeah.
I just wanna tell you I am. So honey now.
He's like trying to be like a proper pop star instead of being like a novelty. Like I thought he made like white guy and acoustic guitar songs.
Yeah, that's what he came out with, didn't he? But
Yeah, and then now
I mean,
he's
fair play
trying
to he does write his own songs, but it just to me, it's just
His Lego House is one of his early hits.
it's got the guy from it's got Rupert Grint in, isn't it? Rupert Grint, yeah, I think it's Rupert
Are
Grint.
you sure it's not just Ed Sheeran that you're looking at?
What?
You sure you're not just looking at Ed Sheeran?
No, it's Rupert Grint, the actor. Just the video.
Yeah.
Rupert Grint's best film,
Yeah.
Underpants. Brilliant film.
No, this isn't even like a... Oh, that's the one that was on at the pub. That's not even like a white guy acoustic. Because all these pictures, he's got like that tiny guitar, isn't
Maybe just massive.
he? Yeah. He's like, oh, Ed Sheeran's coming in. He's like... Let's give this... this is the last one. This is a white guy acoustic guitar song.
Yeah.
But not really. Yeah, it's not like... This is a Robert Advert song, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we need a song
Hey,
for
buy a
Advert. Ed
car.
Sheeran doing right as a song.
Yeah. Anyway, that was the music charts.
Yeah.
So basically, we've reviewed films we haven't seen.
Yeah,
Music, we've had like a minute clip of. Well, anyway, tune in next week to well, not.
Oh, you know what we should do next time? Instead of doing like the modern tap, we should just find like a random like
From the
a
90s.
random week's chat. Yeah, like the 80s, just like just the top 10 of like that week, and just like review all them songs.
Yeah.
And help them out, help out the careers. Like,
I revived some careers
Yeah.
from like 80s pop band that
Yeah.
died out. Yeah, anyway, Mike, got any issues you want to get off your chest?
well, I don't know. I was thinking about just.
We've got one, but Mike's not sure he wants to talk about it.
I think it would have been funny when we were drunk to like talk about it.
Yeah, we should.
No, that's not about it. Basically, the issue is, you know, all them poppies and that now. It used to go to like people like whose families like it used to go to like help charities of like people from like World War II and that, didn't it? And like look after them. But like now it just goes to like people who are like in Iraq, like not even in a proper war.
Well, we're not in Iraq anymore.
Well, yeah,
actually,
but
not in
you
Iraq
did,
or
didn't it?
Afghanistan.
Yeah, but now it's
But
like
I agree. Being a soldier in World War One and World War Two is much more.
yeah, exactly.
It's much more decorative than being a soldier
Yeah.
now.
And now
You chose to do that.
and yeah, and the ones in World War II didn't complain about it. Well, they did, but they didn't like expect like a charity set up for them or anything.
Yeah, they had to do it.
Yeah, it was like now they're like
I've lost a limb.
like I wouldn't go into work and then say like, oh, it was awful, I had to serve people on a checkout. So then like, why would you join the army and then go, oh, I had to, people were shooting at us. So
Yeah.
what do you expect?
Yeah. Oh yeah. When you join the army, you're joining
Yeah.
it knowing that I could be shot.
Yeah, that's like the whole thing. Like,
It's a hazard of the job.
yeah, like why would you? Why? And then like, and it's not the main thing is that like they're not even like defending anyone. They're just going in like it's all just like for money and that really.
No, I think you don't need an army in that, but
Yeah, but
the people need to realise we completely alienated a massive
Yeah.
section of
Well,
fans here. But it is a bit daft.
but Ellie's a big supporter of the army.
It is.
Ellie.
But yeah, that's the topic we want to get off our chest. Mike's not happy
Yeah,
about it.
It's bullshit.
Basically, Mike hates
probably not
Mike hates war heroes.
Yeah. I'm
Mike wants
probably
to-
not going to get a poppy this year. Well, it's too late now. I am going so far. So.
Well, it's not too late.
Well,
Remember it's day
I'm not
11.
going to get one. So.
I ain't got the money.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can't. I feel, where's the Mike charity? Where's the people?
You know those poppies we put on the front of the car, the big ones? Let's get one of them and put on my shirt.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
people wear them just for the sake, like they have to wear them. Like
Yeah, because if you get, especially if you're like a high up guy.
But like on telly, for the last 2 weeks, everyone's had a pop
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Because if you get seen without one, then it's like.
Well, that ITV news presenter's refused, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Just saying that I think she said
She's
something
saying
like,
what we're shitting. What's her angle?
no, she's saying that she doesn't wear one because she's. It's something like she doesn't want to promote one charity.
No,
It's daft. She's trying to get some attention, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's trying to become famous off it.
What is it?
I don't know her name. It's just,
Refuses to.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought looking. Don't I just thought about that?
yeah, it's coming up. I've had a mare there, son.
Let's have a see the article.
Oh, the Daily Mail. This will be reported fairly. By not wearing a poppy, she's probably causing cancer
Yeah.
and letting immigrants in.
Yeah.
The problem is people don't dare speak out about stuff like that. I mean, we're not really. I'm not bothered about it, but
Yeah, not really. But the thing is that if you stop spending all the money on like the army and that, you could like feed like all the homeless or like cure a disease.
just
or,
give me some money.
Yeah, I like give me some money.
Yeah, she got probably like that bird got harassed on Twitter and that.
Yeah.
I don't know what
She
is it.
supports poppy appeal but does not want to show bias to any one
Yeah,
charity in
that's it,
public. But why would you? Why
Why
you?
wouldn't
Like,
just put it on?
yeah, just don't put it on. But don't say like I am refusing to wear. Like if you don't want like.
football.
If she still supports the charity and that, then like why don't you just?
There's a footballer who refused to wear it, and he gets a lot of stick on Twitter. But if you don't want to wear it, it's not that big an issue.
Yeah. I don't.
It's all daft, innit? It's just people do it 'cause they feel they have to.
Yeah.
People just. It's like I think how many people jumped on that ALS Ice Bucket Challenge bandwagon without really supporting the charity.
Yeah.
People do it just like they don't do it for the right reasons.
Yeah, and it was all like, it's people can't just do something that's nice. They have to be like, look at me doing this. It's like,
Well, we watched the YouTube video, didn't we? Well, we didn't watch. We saw it a few days ago, where some guy had given £1,600 to homeless people.
Yeah.
That's really generous. Well, brilliant.
Yeah,
but
why
he's only
didn't
done.
he make a video
But he's
of it?
only done it to film it
Yeah.
because he gets attention, and he'll
Yeah.
probably make more money off the YouTube ads doing it.
Yeah.
That's the problem. People always have an angle. Think how many people out there do give money to homeless people.
yeah, just don't say anything.
Yeah, it's not a big issue.
Yeah. It's like Live Earth and that. Like it's pretty much just kept U2's career going.
Yeah.
It's like none of their albums have been that good recently.
Well, God, we've been forced to listen to it.
Yeah. I didn't upgrade.
But that's
Whenever you upgrade iTunes, they don't change anything. They just like make it like more complicated, and then you have to redo all the things. I've got mine 100%. I've got all the album artwork and everything. I don't want to upgrade and just make it, just ruin it.
But you need the album artwork. It's nice, but it's not the fucking.
Yeah, but if you're bored, and then like, you may as well do it.
Well, if I'm bored, I find other stuff to do than that.
Yeah, well, that's, yeah.
But there's just a problem with just in life with general people, really. People do it for attention. Everything people do, apart from us, is for attention.
Yeah. But this podcast's not for attention.
Because no one's going to listen to it.
Yeah. We know that no one's going to listen.
You could plug this. Get a bit of sponsorship in.
I'm eating a Baby Bell.
Mike has bought, what, must be about 20 in there?
Yeah, 15.
He's bought 15 baby. He don't even like Baby Bell.
I don't, but they're like loads of different colours, so I thought like, oh, they might all be different.
The only good thing is that they don't even have that. That's not the cheese, is it?
No.
I was going to say that's rank. That was the best bit at school, wasn't it? Like throwing the little plastic
Yeah.
around and sticking it to the wall.
Yeah.
Email in about things you remember from school.
Yeah. It's like Peter Kay. You remember Baby Bells?
The thing is, he says stuff that he can't remember. So like,
Like, he says things that came out like before he was born.
yeah. The things I like Peter Kay. The fact I think it's like it's difficult to do a comedy show that's not offensive. Fair play for that. But it is just like his angle is bread, garlic bread, and then people shout in the street. It's really not funny.
Yeah, and Phoenix Nights was good.
Oh yeah, I think quite a few shows. I think the Peter Kay thing was quite funny.
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
Yeah.
Max and Paddock was shit.
Right, and like, that's not bad actually. He released the same like the same DVD, the same live DVD at like 2 separate places.
Well, he did that stay at the Manchester Inn, didn't he? He sold out something like 20 nights, didn't he? In like half an hour.
Yeah.
That's pretty mad.
Yeah, don't know what's in. He's a lot better than Michael McIntyre. At least.
He came out of nowhere, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was like, you know, from like a massive comic, they sort of like gradually build up.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just went massive for
Yeah.
no reason.
Well, there's like there's companies now, isn't there? Like agencies that like they'll help you write your jokes and that, and they'll like send you'll do a load of corporate gigs, and that's what Frankie Boyle did. Like he has like teams of people and that.
Yeah. The thing with stand-ups, like you're never going to get a comedian that everyone likes.
Yeah.
It is all about taste, but the people, the mainstream ones, people who are on live at the Apollo or BBC, they're just so mundane.
Yeah.
They're just so like
no edge at all.
middle of the road. Like
Yeah.
obviously you can't go on BBC One at 9 o'clock and make like, sexist or you can't be too edgy. but they're just so plain.
Yeah.
Must be frustrating for it's like Jack Whitehall.
Yeah.
So I like Jack Whitehall. I think he's quite funny, but he does the same sort of show. That,
Yeah, well, he'll have like a team of writers and that. Though.
Well, his angles just and posh. His TV shows are funny.
Well, the thing is, like, he there's people where like they're on TV and that, and then they say like, oh, I'm going to do a stand-up tour, and then like they've got like 2 hours worth of material, like that it takes about, like, Louis C.K. writes, obviously he writes holidays and stuff, and he says it like takes him a year to write like an hour.
That's what Justin
like
Moore says.
Yeah,
it takes about a year to do a full to do a show.
So how have these people got like a 2 hours worth of stuff together within like a month?
It's like
I can't do that.
Maybe not Jimmy Carr, because I do like Jimmy Carr, but you know, you get some comedians to it. It's just like they're reading a script.
Yeah.
Like they don't really interact with the crowd. I like comedians that do get involved with the crowd, or during they bounce off the crowd.
Yeah,
they don't just stand there almost like blankly reading.
Depends what your angle is, I guess.
Yeah, but the people that go and watch live at Apollo and stuff like that, they're just like happy to watch something. They'd laugh at anything. You could walk on stage, take a dump, and they laugh at that.
Yeah. And Michael McIntyre's like, we were saying he's like a children's entertainer for adults.
Oh yeah.
He's like a clown. He's like,
you can imagine going to doing like children's parties, wouldn't you? I mean, he's energetic in that, but
it's I think it's like with people now, it's like they work like all week and that, and they just want to go and like just want to when they go and like see a comedian, they don't want to be challenged. They just want to like
relax. Yeah, like shut off an hour.
So that's probably why like.
Well, I went.
'Cause everything's a lot less edgy now, isn't it? Like even music.
Well, I went to that comedy night at Cleethorpes Cinema 2 weeks ago, and that was good because none of them were like big stars. I can't remember who was even on it now, but like they were just like they could basically do and say what they wanted.
Yeah. Remember the one that used to be on it at uni?
Funny as.
No, it wasn't.
It was. We've probably told about it on podcast before. It was like an hour and a half, I'd say, 2 hours maybe.
Yeah.
3 or 4 comedians, and one evening this guy went on. It must have been his first time. He died on his arse. Yeah. And he just resorted to being like trying to shock people, and it just wasn't funny.
I think it is once you.
Oh, he's just rank.
The red ones are the worst ones.
Just some baby, it's disgusting. Oh.
Yeah, the other two are quite good.
I'm pretty disgusting.
Yeah. They're not ideal. They're quite good like when you're hungover.
It tastes like eating like cheese has gone off.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we'll review some of the cheese-based food next week.
Yeah. It's cheese of the week.
Baby Bell, not certain not the cheese of the week.
Nah.
Yeah, but anyway, going back to that comedian, he just went mental. I think one of his jokes was, put your hand on the phones. When he says, like, put your hand up if someone's had their mum die, then he's been glad that happened. Yeah. Just like, what are you doing?
It was pretty funny.
Me, you and Danny and David are the only people laughing.
Yeah. There was one where he said, I think everyone should have an abortion. And what better time to have it than when you're pregnant? That's pretty funny. Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny.
But he started off just like a normal, like...
But he could do that in like a weird art housey place.
Oh,
and like
people love it.
Yeah, people think it's too good. So it's like, it's just the problem with them uni comedy nights is like they were all just jokes about like
how shit Salford Uni was.
Yeah, either that or jokes about like sex or something, or like rude stuff. It was proper just like lazy comedy.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, who's had sex?
Yeah.
And you were like, what? No.
Yeah,
I'm excluded.
Don't bother.
Everything at uni was like half-heartedly done though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like it was Colin Manford who ran it, wasn't it?
Yeah, like, but his whole angle was that just he'd try and like get with girls. Like he'd just like talk to girls in the audience, and like it's obviously like they wouldn't go for it. And like he knew that was gonna happen. That was just like his angle every week. It was just like, oh, you're pretty. Oh, do you want to come back to the?
His whole angle was like, I'm Jason Manford's brother.
Yeah. And then he had Jason Manford on once, and even Jason Manford wasn't. But Jason Manford, when he was on, he wasn't the best comedian that night.
I didn't get in.
There was a lot of locals showed up who clearly like weren't with the uni. You should have had to show your student card or something.
It was a bit annoying, so I'd been nearly every week to these shit comedians.
Yeah.
Not that I was desperate to see Jason Manford, but it would have been nice to like, actually get in to see him at uni, but not the end of the world. I'm not bitter about him or anything.
Yeah. See, we have quite a bit of podcast now. If we do another 10 minutes, we've got about an hour.
You paused it?
No.
Oh, brilliant.
not that we're struggling to think.
Well, I've got stuff to say, but I really can't be asked. I've got no energy.
Yeah.
What should we talk about? PlayStation 4, buy one, pretty good.
Well,
That's a review. So Sony, that's a good plug. Send some over this way.
where are you going?
Yeah, I have another one. A few. Sell them on.
How much is the controller? 50 quid for a controller.
Rip-off.
And it's like, I remember like a PlayStation 2 controller was like 20 quid or something.
Well, like I would get up on the box. I just thought you said it came with two. Why did you buy a PlayStation with one controller?
Yeah.
It's shit. So the problem is that
And they're not as much of a leap forward as like the other, like as it was from like PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3.
I disagree.
You think the graphics that much?
Yeah, I get it on in a minute.
Yeah.
It is class. They are really good.
Well, look.
Wish I'd got one a while ago, but
Yeah. Well, I don't really bother with like.
well, I'm not a gamer.
Yeah.
I play Football Manager.
I used to be able to play like 8 hours a day when I was little, but then now I play for a bit and then I'm like, oh, I should be doing something
More adult.
more.
Well, my angle about getting the
constructive.
PlayStation was that it was 400 quid, probably about 450 all in all. If it can last 5 or 6 years, I'll probably get my money's worth.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to play. I don't play every day.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit there and play for hours, but it's nice just to be able to chuck on for a couple of hours every now and again. But I ain't got enough games to get into it. I can't afford them. I've got 2 games. I haven't even been on one of them yet.
What how much is like all your expenses for this? Like if you got a part-time job, will that cover it? I guess you haven't got a mortgage or anything.
Yeah, my expenses for this. That's just another thing. Council tax paid off all in one go. Got caught summons for that. Again, 2nd year in a row. I didn't pay it. Forgot to pay it.
Did you go the first time?
No, the first time was daft because I paid 3 times now. Yeah, and the first time I paid it all. When I moved in, so I only had like 6 months to pay, and I paid it all off.
Yeah.
And I said to him at the time, I said, because basically what happens is they structure it so most people pay monthly or quarterly, and they structure it.
Yeah.
And after the first time I did it, I rang and said, well, next year I'll just pay it all off in one go.
Yeah.
I won't bother structuring it. And then they sent me these letters saying I need to start paying it off. And I kept saying, now I'm going to pay it off in one lump sum. Sent me a court summons, so I paid it all off. And then this year I missed it. I missed all the letters because when I broke my foot, I went and stayed with my mum for 2 weeks when she's on holiday because obviously Christmas around. Then again I missed that, so just daft. But
so did you just phone them up and sort it out?
you have to pay a fine though, £80. So it's not the end of the world, it's just annoying.
Yeah.
It's an £80 fine due to laziness.
Yeah.
And it's based on nothing.
Yeah. And when I got a thing, it was either like go on the speed awareness course or get the points. And like I was going to just take the points because I couldn't be bothered going on the course.
I went on one of them, it's shit.
Yeah.
I only got a driving licence, I did it on my bike. I hate it, it was boring. I'd go to Hull, and it was miles away, so it's about an hour away.
Yeah.
And it was like, for some reason, it might be my memory, but it seemed to be like the loveliest day ever. I'm sure it was beautiful, sunny and hot, and it just sat there.
Yeah, if people kept asking questions, and it's like, do you not realise that every time you ask a question, you're adding more time?
Well,
to
at the
thing?
end, he was like, has everyone learned something? And I was like, yeah. And there's this one guy, and he was quite, not old, maybe like 50, and he just kept asking questions.
Yeah, it's like you're just dragging it out.
And I was like, I just want to get out of here.
Yeah.
They rip you off as well. They clearly do it just to get some money.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
He was going to a speed awareness course and gone, learnt my lesson.
Yeah, so I speeded home.
But
yeah. They should
slammed the police there.
Yeah, fuck the police. They should have different speed limits now, I think, because cars are a lot faster. Like on the motorway, you should be able to do like 80 at least.
Oh yeah. On the motorway, I think how many people do go over 70. You don't really get stopped very often unless you're taking a piss.
But they have that thing in Germany, don't know, where it's no speed limit and there's like never any crashes.
Autobahn.
Yeah.
And there's speed limits on it. There's just parts that aren't limits.
Yeah.
Aren't got speed limits.
Yeah, but there's never any crashes there.
There are, but
yeah, but not as much.
Not as much as people think. This podcast had a right variety of topics, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We went from reviewing Adam's advice.
I thought it'd be worse when we were. Right, phone's ringing.
Well, we might get a live phone call.
Yeah. Someone phoned in for the podcast. Oh, it's Adam.
Hello.
This is the.
Hi, mate. On the podcast.
Hello, very good afternoon, sir. So my name is Austin. This is Austin, and calling you from Technical Support Department of the Computers. How are you doing today?
Hi, mate. You're on the you're on the podcast, mate. Say hello. Yeah, none of that.
Oh, well,
do you know what they are? They're a scam.
Yeah.
They ring up saying, "Oh, we've had an error report sent from your computer through Microsoft, and they want you to go on your laptop, and then like they
and you can put your details.
Put your details in, they can get on your computer."
Yeah.
Because I won ring up ages ago, and I said, "Oh no, they knew it's a scam," and they seem to keep ringing. So there's one
Well,
time.
they've phoned 3 times today, haven't they? Your phone's rang 3, probably the same thing.
And so I once went through it all, and like I kept going, "Yeah, I'm doing it," and he was saying things like, "Right, go to your like access point, and then you can like remote access it."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, how stupid to do that."
Yeah. Well,
I
if
suppose-
it was like an old man or something.
Yeah, I
It's like
suppose
an
people
old.
are clumsy, but
Yeah. Happened. Clumsy.
I've already been stung 3 times.
Yeah. Who'd fall for that? Especially the 10th time.
I can't believe that was the first phone call from the podcast.
Do you reckon he's really from? Do you reckon he really has that accent? Or do you think he was putting it on from all our authentic?
It's like, does he really think people are going to believe that Microsoft are going to ring up and go, "Right, just give us your computer"?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that's how Bill Gates made his money.
Yeah.
Scamming people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I tell you what I did watch the night film. Also, like Jobs.
Well, I don't know.
It's shit.
Yeah.
It's really, really bad.
What's it about?
About Steve Jobs. Like,
Oh,
how,
right,
like,
everyone says he's a hero in that, but like
he was like kicked out of
people
Apple.
proper yeah, and there's like loads of people in the Apple thing like commit. They put safety nets on outside the Apple factory because people keep jumping out the windows to kill themselves. They put safety nets like to catch them.
What?
Yeah, I find it because to stop like because they keep having suicides because like they work in they're not getting paid enough and they're doing loads of hours and the people just keep
This sounds like bullshit to me.
no, it's not. It's been like in the news and everything.
Oh, the news. Was it The Onion?
There we go. Mass suicide protest at Apple.
Yeah, basically like the Chinese. Maybe in
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah. Because it's China. Yeah, it's mental.
Yeah,
Not
still.
true. Yeah, but they're idiots. The Japanese always kill themselves, don't they? Actually, in the Daily Mail, I'd definitely believe
Alright,
this.
find another article then.
Apple Chinese sweatshop factory where workers are paid just £1.12 an hour.
That's more than I get paid.
Well, that's more. That is more than I get paid.
Suicide nets.
Yeah, but don't blame it on me.
Well, you said it was you. For anyone listening, Matt's been harassing
Not
Adam's
harassing.
girlfriend.
Not
on,
harassing. Sent her one message on Facebook, on Twitter. They wanted a message. I said, "What did I even say?"
well, there was that.
Banner. Anyway, just look at our Twitter feed together. Go on, read this article then.
Mass suicide protest at Apple manufacturer Foxconn factory.
Yes, there's an Apple manufacturer. So it's not Apple.
No, but it's,
So they've obviously, they've outsourced it out. So it's not Apple at all.
yeah, but it's Apple could choose to not do business with people who are
It's called
killing
Foxconn
themselves.
manufacturers. Yeah. It's got big nets. I'd be jumping in that for fun.
Yeah.
Well, I'd probably too heavy. Probably just go through it. Probably would kill myself. That's mad, that.
But it's like just because they put nets outside the window, people are still going to find a way to.
Oh, that's not the only way you can commit suicide, by jumping off a
They'll
building.
just strangle themselves with a cable, electrocute themselves or something.
Yeah.
Freaking idiot.
I think if I was going to do it, I'd like climb to the top of the highest building, strap loads of fireworks myself.
Yeah, that's
Go,
what,
"Woo!"
that's what I would have said.
I'd at least do something fun.
Start with a bang.
Can you imagine? Literally. Can you imagine how depressing it'd be? What? Obviously killing yourself. We're just sat there like hanging yourself.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I'd
shitting
want like a
knots.
novelty.
I'd get it on the roof. I'd be too heavy for the roof. The knot would break. I'd fall down. I'd probably die by being crushed by the wall, or by the roof collapsing on me.
Yeah, I think. Well,
Anyway,
obviously,
if anyone is listening, this is suicidal.
yeah.
Get help.
Yeah, I'll try.
Email the podcast.
I'll do the firework thing.
Email the podcast.
We'll help you out. Don't worry about it.
If you heard our advice earlier about banging your ants, we'll help you out.
Yeah.
Get in touch.
Right.
How bad would that be if we actually did get someone ring up going, "Oh, I'm suicidal, I'm thinking about killing myself," and we actually had to like.
Yeah.
You seen that one? You seen it on Alan Partridge's Mid Morning Matters where this guy rings up and says something like, "Oh, he's got an agony aunt in with him,"
Yeah.
and this guy rings up saying like, "Oh, my girlfriend's cheating me, I'm thinking about ending it," and she's out of the room. So Alan thinks about killing himself.
Yeah.
So he talks him out of it, and then he just goes, "Oh yeah, I think it will end it, the relationship." And he goes, "What?"
Yeah. Well, I'll edit that little story up there.
What a funny story.
I was surprised we don't say that in the podcast.
They're not funny stories.
I remember...
Mike, you just eating on the podcast. We didn't eat anything louder.
We got the grill loud.
Mate, we'll plug this. Eastman's tortilla chili chips.
Yeah.
The finest. Better than Doritos, I bet.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're not a Doritos rip-off.
No, they're definitely not. They're a bit nice. The thicker, the less the break.
Can you not afford Doritos?
You better.
That's so loud. I'm drinking books and still water, so if I'm a sense for that.
I don't get people who buy water. Just get out of tap.
You kidding me? I drink so much water.
Why don't you pour it?
I've got money to spare. I've got capital to spare.
No.
Nah, tell me what shit. To taste like metally.
Depends where you live, doesn't it?
Yeah, I live here though.
So,
It's 60p for a bottle of water for 2 litres.
okay.
If you can't afford that, then literally go kill yourself. You see what homeless people drink? You get a bottle of water and a bag of sugar.
Right.
It just gives you loads of calories and apparently like keeps the starvation off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they're quite good homeless man.
Well, they'll have soup kitchens and that.
Oh yeah, but I mean you can't eat them all the time. Why don't you go to Tesco and go to the juice aisle? There's some bargains in there.
Oh, I would try and buy just shoplift all the time.
Yeah, if you get arrested, who cares?
Yeah. And if it catches you shoplifting, just make a run for it.
Yep.
I mean, you have a jail. They put you in jail overnight. That's probably the best night's sleep you're gonna have.
Well, between early to middle of December, the crime rate from homeless people goes shoots through the roof.
Yeah.
Because I know Christmas isn't the be and all and end all, but would you want to spend Christmas down the streets, or do you want to spend it?
No, yeah.
And the police know what they're doing,
Yeah.
so they're not maliciously stealing these things. And if they get away with it, we didn't get away with it.
Yeah.
It's a life that I look like I might be heading towards.
I have a not that many of them have tents, do they? That'd be the thing. Yeah, a little tent city, tent village.
We should move there.
Just go for go there for a holiday. Right.
Oh, that's just a good campsite.
It's good to get away from it all, isn't it?
My mansion is doing my head in. In this day and age, in a country like this, it's a joke that there's homeless people.
Yeah. No, I mean, if they stop spending all the money on the army and that.
Because the naive thing is people think it's all drink and drugs, and there are homeless people based on.
It's really hard to get a job when you're homeless though, because you can't.
90% of people aren't homeless because of alcoholics or druggies.
Yeah,
just like misfortune.
Yeah.
And it is hard to get a job. We don't help them enough. We should.
Yeah.
It's a joke this because they have to rely on charity.
Yeah.
The government should actually put money towards it.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's same like hospitals. Like the NHS is failing, but then we've got a lot of money for the army. It's like what?
But you know, where we lived at University of Castle Irwell, it was massive, wasn't it? There would have been what 2,000 people there.
Yeah.
The rooms were small. Why couldn't they just build one of them for homeless people?
Yeah.
Because all they want is a bed. Have a shared kitchen. Yeah. Shared toilets. Like, they're not happy with that. Give them a chance. Give them a chance to try and get a job.
Well, then there's some people are on benefits though. So how does that? Why can't tramps get benefits?
Because you need an address. You're basically screwed. You need an address for a job, and you need a job to get an address.
Yeah.
It's just a catch-22. And then no wonder people do turn to drink. I would.
Yeah, I would. They say people say, "Oh, don't give money to the homeless because only spend it on drugs." It's like, well, that's what I'd be spending it on if I was homeless. It's like, well, there's nothing else I can do.
Yeah, it is absolutely. It is ridiculous. I mean, I don't. You know, Mike, Mum's Mike. He bought couple of them sleeping bags.
Yeah.
But he didn't make a big deal about it.
Yeah, and film it and put it on YouTube.
I would have like, hey, I'm buying sleeping bags for homeless people. Watch this and I'll get some likes.
Yeah.
It's stupid. People are generous, but you hear like reports, don't you? Normally the Mail or the Sun, like professional beggar earns £50,000 while living in a £1 million house.
Yeah, that's like
a one-off story.
Yeah, and it's obviously just like propaganda. Like they're trying to stop people giving money to the homeless by saying
precisely. So I'm saying that puts people off.
Yeah.
Or like you saying, don't give money to homeless because they'll spend it on alcohol or drugs.
Yeah, it's like that's what I spend most of my money on anyway.
I do.
Yeah, so it's like what. Like
We're hitting some real tough issues today, Mike.
I know, yeah. Why wouldn't you want them to? Why wouldn't you want them to spend it on?
What could you imagine being when it's winter
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
cold. It's probably raining. You want to escape reality, even just for a few hours.
Yeah.
But anyway, so if you listen to this, David Cameron, we want change.
Yeah.
It'd be funny as if he changed all his policies based on this podcast.
Yeah.
The army, no more.
We just get like invaded by like Ireland or something. It's like one man with a gun just comes in.
That's what happens in The Simpsons, isn't it?
Yeah.
When Lisa says them all to get rid of the guns.
Yeah.
And the dead rise up.
Oh yeah.
They've got one gun out.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Because their Family Guy ripped it off.
I don't watch Family Guy. Shit.
I don't anymore.
Watch that. Oh, you probably can't remember because you probably passed out. But I watched that episode of The Simpsons, new one, and for weeks they were building up, going on. A major character dies.
Yeah.
It was Krusty's dad. Sorry if I spoiled that for anyone, but that's not a major character.
Yeah. When Maud died, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, that was like a bit of a left field one, wasn't it?
Yeah. And Miss Crabapple, like the actress died.
The actress died. Because they do explain sort of how she died, don't they? Because she just vanishes and then she does come back in one of Ned's dreams.
Oh yeah.
But they'll all be getting on now, though, won't they?
Yeah. Might not be able to do it for that much.
Well, do you remember when a few, probably 10 years ago, they were, the actors were striking, or they threatened to strike over pay,
Yeah.
and they just got other voiceover artists who could do the voices perfectly when watching these days.
Yeah, that's the thing with cartoons. Is like, no, you probably will be able to, like, there'll be trouble you can do it. The thing is, though, with voice actors, is like you do have to be an actor as well.
It's difficult.
Like, loads of people who can just do like a funny voice, but it's like trying to make it like an actual.
It's like the voice of Meg changed on Family Guy, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, when people, you soon get over it. People probably kicked off and watched straight away, but people soon get over it.
I don't think she's that fit.
What, Mary Cuteness?
Yeah.
She's like a girl next door sort of thing,
Yeah, but
it's because she's in Black Swan lesing off. That's why people like her.
yeah, but I don't know them sort of girl next door girls. It's like just like there's people in real life who looks like that. The whole point in like a sort of like a fantasy fit girl is that they're like sort of over the top fit.
Well, I always think that, like, you see, like, some girls like in the pop stars who are clearly there because of a bit of eye candy.
Yeah.
You see way hot girls in town.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But
Yeah.
I like how we've just gone from something quite important about homelessness to rating celebrities.
Yeah.
That's what you get with this podcast. It's just all over the place.
Yeah. We're gonna have a look at the naked photos.
That's too lowbrow for us, mate.
Right, I guess it is. Let's go back to talk about top porn stars. I know pop stars.
Who was that meathead that beat up that porn star?
Chris, War Machine.
War Machine.
Cool name. Yeah, he was at a porn star party. It was one of their birthdays, and he got angry with someone. He ended up like putting like 5 male porn stars in hospital. So it was mental.
When he was on the run, because he was tweeting on the run, wasn't he? And the dog the bounty was like, "I'll catch him. Dog, you're an idiot. You'll catch anyone."
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is though, because he's got like emotional problems. He's got like anger issues and that. They shouldn't let him be. I know. Yeah. They shouldn't let him be a UFC guy because he's clearly like dangerous.
Yeah, you get a lot.
Clearly, like not stable.
You get a lot of boxers who don't do that as much, but getting punched in the head over and over again is not good for you.
Yeah.
You get a lot of American footballers who have massive head traumas.
Yeah.
And they often go off the rails later in life.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they shouldn't let him.
It should be more monitored. UFC is brutal.
Yeah, it's because it's not that official. It's not like a proper. Well, it is, but it's not like a. It's never going to be in the Olympics or anything, is it? So it's not like. That's it's more of like an entertainment
like when
thing.
When you're watching boxing, you got obviously you're trying to knock somebody out, and that's pretty brutal. But they've got 8 ounce gloves on. You're UFC, and you got someone pinned down to punch him in the face.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Who do you want to get into that?
I know. Yeah. There used to be less rules than that, didn't they? Used to do like whatever you want. Because there was this fat guy on it.
Originally, it was no fish hooking.
Yeah.
No biting, and no low blows.
Yeah.
That was it. I do all 3.
Yeah. That'd be my style. Oh, that's my fighting style, biting.
Yeah, Matt Johnson with a record of 100 losses all by DQ.
Yeah.
Honestly, I won't do it this time.
They give you like the gum guard thing. No.
I've had like razors on it.
Yeah.
Even worse.
There's no rule that says no weapons. That's what I'd use.
I showed you that boxing last night, didn't I?
What?
We were watching.
Oh, yeah?
We were watching some. I think it was Thai kickboxing.
And the guy doesn't even stop it.
No, the guy gets kicked out of the ring and he comes back in like a metal tray and starts hitting him over the head.
Yeah. And then the other guy goes and grabs an identical metal tray.
Yeah, it's funny as. They're mental over there, aren't they?
Yeah. Right, we're not looking at the nude. I'm just trying to be topical.
Right, let's go on BBC News. We'll have a look at some news. BBC's pretty official. Oh shit. Here we go.
We're over an hour now, so we can end it at any point.
Do what we want. We could do 24-hour podcast.
Yeah, and just never release it. It's like we're still filming.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool. People have said about us doing a live podcast, but there wouldn't be enough people listening for it to be worth doing.
Well, this isn't worth doing. Right, let's have a look.
Yeah.
Overtime should count in holiday pay.
Oh, that is true. I do like 38 hours a week, and then when I'm on holiday, I only get paid for 16 hours a week.
Yeah, so you're contracting it.
Yeah.
You know what? Sports Direct. Everyone there, apart from managers, is contracted to 0 hours.
Yeah.
How shit is that?
Yeah.
It isn't fair.
And it's like you can't plan your life. Like, what if you buy a house or something?
The thing is, though, right, you can buy a house.
Well, no, but like, we buy a car.
But going back to that, if you work 16 hours a week, nearly every week, and then occasionally you do a 20-hour week, that's different.
Yeah.
But you constantly work like, over 30 hours.
Yeah.
Is it actually been pulled through? Or they're just talking about it?
Workers have won a groundbreaking case at the Employment Appeal Tribunal to include overtime and holiday pay.
That's pretty good.
This means some people work. It won't work for us though.
What do you think about people striking?
Depends what they're striking for.
Alright, what do you think about people in the health sector or the fire brigade striking?
I always think it's the sort of thing where it's like they obviously do it as a last resort, but it's like why does it let it get to that point? Especially if it's like a fire people striking, like what people could die or like
They're
the
all
health.
striking, aren't they?
Yeah.
The thing is though, it's different.
I think if you're gonna strike that much, just quit to get another
The
job.
problem is with a lot of these that they make unreasonable demands on purpose.
Yeah.
They know they're not going to get it.
Yeah,
but
they'll meet them
also-
halfway.
Yeah, the government will meet them halfway or whatever. And then they do that, and then 2 years later they're doing the same.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's a last resort, and people do deserve to get fair pay in that, but because the police aren't allowed to strike.
Yes, I mean, well, no one's allowed though. Are
No, but the police actually aren't allowed to strike.
they? Might just get fired.
Yeah, I presume so.
Yeah, but if they all striked,
No,
do they have a? Is there
they're
a
being
police
like
union?
martial law probably. So look at these. What's the what? Sea giants need urgent protection. Click on that. That sounds interesting.
Sea giants.
There's just this giant living under the sea.
Is it a type of? It's like whales, isn't it? Basking sharks appear. Oh, that's not as cool as it sounds.
I bet it's like a little pussy shark as well.
Despite their fearsome appearance, they are.
Oh, it's not even like a tough shark. They ain't got any teeth.
Yeah, they eat
They like plankton and shit.
Plankton.
Oh, that's not even a shark. He's a big fish.
We'll narrate it.
Some guys getting in a boat.
Some guys getting in the boat.
Oh, nice scenery.
Yeah.
Imagine living in that one house on the road. Like,
Yeah.
what do you do? Well, I just wearing a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
I think it looks like they're going to go and see some whales. Not even that big.
No, it's not.
You see that giant crab?
No.
Fan picture of it.
As if that's a shark. It's pathetic. I'd kill it. Who gives a shit? Don't let it die off. 50-foot crab. Oh, that's not true. I saw this. I saw this picture. It's clearly not. Basically, if anyone hasn't seen it,
This
it's
was
an aerial
on,
shot of like over a harbour.
Yeah.
And it's like under the water. It's like a big. It just looks dark, doesn't it? You can't really see
Yeah.
anything. And now people think it's a 50-foot crab. It's clearly not a 50-foot crab.
No, yeah.
Are you people that stupid?
But like
Look at it. That's not.
I do.
That is,
but it's this was on the front page of the Sun.
that must be true.
Yeah, that a giant 50-foot thingy crab, and then like the one before that was like giant rats are coming to invade. Then the one before that was something about ghosts. It's like what sort of? It's like news for people who don't want news. News for people who want to escape the real world.
Well, you say who reads the Daily Star?
Quite a lot of people, if I can work.
My brother once bought one because the front page was something like kid threatens to put cat in toaster unless he gets a Christmas present he wants, and he was demanding like he wanted for Christmas like 4 Stellas and a packet of fag, and he was 10.
Russell Brand's writing feels like someone is about to shout "Park Life" at the end of every sentence.
He's an absolute idiot.
Funny. Yeah, no.
We were talking about it the other day. What does he even do anymore?
Yeah,
Trying to start a revolution.
he's just trying to stay famous, isn't he? Like that's all the whole thing is.
Yeah.
It's obviously just a big. He doesn't have any answers. Like
He
whenever
goes on news night and just like
he always deliberately makes it like something that like it'll go on YouTube and that like outrageous Russell Brand interview.
Yeah.
Like
That's like his angle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I'll stay relevant by going on these programs.
Yeah.
Because why do people think that he's the voice of the youth?
I know you're not my voice. You can't even like. It's like he just uses like long words when like you don't need to.
Yeah, he tries to sound
when you
clever.
don't need to. Like it's cleverer to be able to just say something that people can understand instead of like.
The only good thing he's ever done is marry Katy Perry.
Yeah, but then they only lasted for like a month, though, didn't it?
A few months.
Yeah.
That's all you need, and once he banged a few times,
Yeah.
it's boring.
That's the thing, like.
Because his angle is, I used to be a drug addict. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I bet he wasn't.
I bet he was like addicted to like cigarettes.
I bet he tried like cocaine once. He was like,
Yeah.
man addict.
Yeah, help me, boys. Yeah.
So he reckons he's a sex addict, doesn't he?
Yeah, but I think wouldn't anyone become a?
Because in his book, he
sex
says,
addict if you like.
the reason I realised I was a sex I finally realised I was a sex addict when I was sat in my mum's front living room and the dog walked past, and the dog like looked over his shoulder and like winked at him, and he got that weird shit.
I know, yeah. But I always think like if you're someone like Russell Brand who can probably get girls like
Any girls
easily,
he wants.
yeah, then like you would be you would like just have sex all the time, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You wouldn't
If we
stop.
had the chance, we would.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, isn't potentially anyone a sex addict?
Yeah. What's that film about the sex addicts? Seen that?
No.
Yeah, it's got Scarlett Johansson in it. Oh, and there's addicted to porn.
Don John film.
Yeah.
I saw start of
That's
it.
shit.
It's sorry.
If you've got Scarlett Johansson in bed next to you, you don't go, I'm going to watch some porn.
Yeah, well, that's like the point, isn't it? It's like how bad porn is.
I think so. Yeah. Right. What are we on, by the way, now? I think we'll do one more big topic, then we'll call it a day. And then see how much the fans love it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, TV started. That's Jay Springer. Halloween hotties.
60. Did we just watch this?
Oh, not seriously. I never like had lesbian thoughts. I mean.
Wow, what? There's two lesbians and actually both hot. Let's watch them kiss.
Yeah. Usually there's like a.
We saw one earlier, and it was a guy on there with his girlfriend, and the girlfriend goes, "Oh, I've got something to tell you. I wasn't born a woman."
Yeah.
And he seemed surprised, but it was so obvious.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I wasn't born a woman.
And then he just went, "Whoa, this is a bit strange, but I'm into this."
Yeah. But the thing is, though, like you couldn't exactly say no, like when you're on TV
Yeah.
for all them people.
Then also he's lost so much street cred.
Yeah. You're best off just saying like, all right, let's
Let's talk about this
just
off camera.
Yeah, yeah. But you can't though, can you? I mean, if the TV producers wouldn't.
They wouldn't have you on, would they?
Yeah. Like the whole point is that they need you to say yes on the TV.
Those sort of TV programs are horrible. Like Jeremy Kyle and that.
Well, Jerry Springer, they only deal with like light stuff, really.
But Jeremy Kyle is brutal.
Yeah, Jeremy Kyle is, and like Maury is, and that. Because they
That
get
man's
kids
funny,
involved.
as.
It is funny, but it's like they get kids involved. Jerry Springer's more just like my boyfriend thinks he's a vampire, or like just like stupid stuff. Like that. There is one like that.
They had that midget fight.
Yeah,
That's funny as. But it's more light-hearted, like
Yeah,
it's
so
more
it's,
entertainment. I don't watch things like Jeremy Kyle, but I know of them.
Yeah.
He's a prick as well.
And you're gambling addict.
Yeah, he's always like to give out life lessons. It's like, well, sort your own life out first.
It's like Dr. Phil as well. It's like he's not even a
Dr.
doctor.
Phil's a tool.
Yeah, it's like he's not even
like
a doctor.
Dr.
It's
Dre.
just like, yeah.
And Dr. Fox. He's got the same medical credentials as them.
Like I would. It's like he says like it's like proper advice, but it's like he's just making it up as he goes along.
Yeah, but
like,
people in America are mad for that stuff, like all
Yeah.
those self-help books.
Yeah. It's like celebrity means everything. It's like it doesn't really like he's like always a celebrity. We'll listen to him.
Yeah. People take the voice of people take like the answers of those sort of people too seriously.
Yeah,
Like you said,
exactly. It's like
he's
just
not-
TV show.
Yeah, it's like Judge Judy.
Yeah, so it's obviously just they can't afford proper counselling.
He's like,
So
like Judge Judy. Yeah, if I've got a problem and I'm going to take it to the court, I'm not going to Judge Judy.
Yeah.
I'm going to Judge Extreme.
But I was thinking it's weird how like they obviously do it because they want to get on TV, but then they're always like dressed dead scruffy. Like
they made no effort.
yeah, like they've got a shirt. They've always got a shirt that's too big for them, and then like they've got them like
It's like they found out they're going on telly and they've gone to the Danny O'Daka way best shirt.
yeah.
Like an ill-fitting suit or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like when Rodney wears and it's only for Narcissus. He's
Yeah.
always wearing like massive suits. Isn't he?
Yeah.
If I knew I was going on TV, I'd like. Actually, I probably would wear a daft outfit. Actually,
Yeah. Just think seriously. I was talking about
That saxophone his nephew's doing it now, isn't he?
Oh, is he? Is that coming out?
I don't mind.
Ah, Catch a Predator.
What?
Is that Chris Rock on there?
Are you just saying this because of black guys?
It did look like him. Start the video again. It actually genuinely did look like him.
Well, that doesn't look like...
No, he's in the crowd. There. It did look like him.
Not really.
On Maui, they're proper aggressive, aren't they? They always have proper starting fights.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, and it's always just about kids, but it's always dead light-hearted.
But I remember watching.
like-
You ever seen?
Like they do it in a light-hearted way, but it's like it's proper issue.
What's the security guy from Joe Springer? He had his own show.
Steve Wilkos.
Steve Wilkos. I was once watching with my mate, and this guy crashed his car and broke some girl's legs, like a kid.
Yeah.
He said, "How do you feel about breaking a 4-year-old girl's
Yeah.
legs?" Like getting his face, and he was clearly like, "Oh, I'm really sorry about it." It was an accident.
Yeah.
He even paid. He said his insurance paid for medical bills, and he bought like a bike.
Yeah.
And like he was obviously an accident.
How a girl gonna ride a bike with no legs?
Well, she only broke her legs. Like he helped her, and he was going mental about it.
Yeah. Yeah, with Jerry Springer, sometimes if the people are just like they're not putting on a show, if they're just saying like, "Oh yeah, I'm really
He'll
sorry,"
get strippers down.
yeah,
That's what he does, doesn't he?
no, I mean, and Jeremy Kyle, if
Oh.
if they're not like sort of performing enough, then like he'll just start shouting at them just to try and like rile them up.
Yeah, it's stupid, isn't it? But anyway,
I think you get about 200 quid for going on it, which isn't even that much. Really.
not saying your life's ruined. You're on national television.
And on the Jeremy Kyle Facebook page, he's always saying like, "Oh, please vote us to win the TV awards."
For
and it's
what?
like, yeah, it's like, well, are you really trying to make an award-winning TV show?
He went to America, didn't he? And it's like, who's this idiot?
Yeah.
I think that's about it for the podcast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've covered a wide range of things. Anyway, let us know what you think. I mean, no one can listen to all this.
Yeah.
If any of it, to be honest. But yeah, big shout out to Adam. Big fan of the show. Always nice to have him on. And his girlfriend Ellie.
Yeah. She's
still on the B4,
but she's welcome back on to.
Yeah, anytime she wants to come on.
Yeah. So
anyway, we've been the Laughable losers.
Yeah.
Probably not many laughs in this one actually.
Yeah.
Anyway, catch you guys later.
Right, cheers. See
The
ya.
Laughable Losers.